Climactic. Thank you, stream. I know, right? Thank you, internet, for cutting out. This literally happened too during the 13 Sentinels playthrough. Anyway, just a few closing thoughts, I guess. Just some post credits bit. Welcome back. Thank you. A great game. I think it was worth my time, and there's bits and pieces that I missed there too that I could go back to. Oh, look at this. I got a lot of them actually, but that's, I don't know. I'm actually surprised at how much I cared about these characters in such a short time. Very few games can do that. I think that indie games do such a good job at doing that. I know this is like a Ubisoft game, but I think it's a very small team, and Ubisoft that worked on this, you can kind of tell that this was like a passion project. I don't think it made a lot of money, and it's always these unsung heroes of like the video game industry that's just like makes these stories that are so compelling, and it never makes any money. And I'm glad that persists, like just this year with 13 Sentinels. Like that game gets a bunch of awards, but no one's gonna fucking play a visual novel for how long was I playing that for? Like maybe 40 hours, I think. I don't think anyone's gonna sit down there and play that. This is a really good short time. On the internet it said how long to beat. It's like 8 to 20 hours. You beat in like 7. Maybe 6. I think for the price, I think it's worth it. It's like $15 right now on PSN, and apparently it goes on sale pretty regularly. I didn't have anything to play today, and I was like, why not? This is something that was recommended to me recently. I'll just play it. I don't know what else to say other than I really like it. It, like, visually, thematically, narratively, mechanically. It was much better than the last game I fucking played, I'll tell you that. It's called... They're making another game. It's not a sequel. It's called 11 Memories Retold. Is it still under the Ubisoft UbiArt engine? Or is it just like the same team that worked on this? Because honestly, like, from what I can tell, the UbiArt engine was used for this, and I think the Rayman games, Rayman Origins and Rayman Legends, right? Do I have that correct? And then they never got used ever again. It's the same team in partnership with others. Oh, okay, so it's I assume it's not published by Ubisoft this time. I'm interested. I will take a look at that. I will look into that once I cut the stream off. But I just felt like I felt like my thoughts weren't finished, and Twitch said, "No, you're done. You're done." And I'm like, "No." I think these are the types of games that are really good for me to like sit down and like play. I think that's very story focused. I quite like it. I was shocked. I'm really glad that the dog stayed alive the whole game. That's my favorite part. Fuck Carl. Fuck Freddy. Emil deserved better. I think this game did a really good job depicting the horrors of war in a way that is not tasteless. You know, the fact that each section, oh god, I wish I could go in and look at the little thingies, the historical bits. The fact that there's even a source listed in each little paragraph, little blurb that they show. Actually, very thematically appropriate. A few days ago, a game got announced, which was a game that got cancelled a long time ago, called 6 Days in Fallujah, and that game got announced as a launch title for the PS3 or the Xbox 360, and then everyone said, are you fucking kidding me? Like, you're gonna make a game about this? Like, the war's not even over. You're making a video game about this? And it got cancelled, and Konami's like, we don't want this game. So, a few days ago, or I think a week or so ago, it got re-announced. It's being rebooted, and it's being made by, I think, a different team or the same team, but I don't know. In any case, it's still gonna be the story of 6 Days in Fallujah. And there was it's in partnership with the U.S. military or the U.S. Army, and there was an interview with the developers saying basically, oh, you know, we don't want to like talk about any politics regarding the game. You know, we just want to tell the stories. And I think, what was the quote? The quote was something along the lines of, we don't want to put a political angle on this game. We just want to show what the war was like for American soldiers. It's like, you know, nothing says propaganda than choosing one side, or nothing says apolitical than only showing off one side of the war, one aspect. The fact that there wasn't even any civilians that were going to be interviewed from the trailer, by the looks of it, I understand, like, focusing on the families of the soldiers that were involved is a really good step forward. But boy, like, I think these days, a game about war, you cannot make a game about war and make it this bang bang shooty bang bang, look at the fucking loot boxes. You can't do that anymore. Even Cold War couldn't get away with it. What is it? Is it Cold War that had Ronald Reagan in it? Yeah, right? Fucking Cold War had Ronald Reagan in it, and Activision had the audacity to go or whoever, I think Treyarch, right? Because they're the ones that make the Black Ops games. Treyarch had the balls to look someone in the eye and go, oh yeah, we don't want to get into the politics, you know, we just want to make a video game. I was like, you can't just make a video game about the Cold War. You should play it again and get all the collectibles. I will. Gooby owns the game. You never played the story. I mean, I've never played a Call of Duty game since fucking Black Ops, I think, on the PS3, and this was at the height of their popularity. I think just you can't get away from making a game about war without showing off how gruesome it can be. It's hard to divide the balance between gamification and actually showing the brutality of war. That's where you get memes of like press F to pay respects, and the other one where the lesser known one, I think, is like press spacebar to amputate arm or something like that, which is I think from Battlefield. That one's lesser known. Everyone talks about press F to pay respects, but like there's been a bunch of those where it's like you want to show off how gruesome war is, but you also want to make a video game. Like, you gotta choose, you know. And I think Valiant Hearts, this game came out a long time ago, and it did it right, you know. Like, it shows off like how brutal war can be. Like that part where right before Emil kills that army general, I was just thinking, I was like, this motherfucker's not doing anything. He's just yelling. Like, I want to like smack him in the face. And you do. And there's consequence for it. Like, fucking Emil gets court-martialed twice. He gets pardoned the first time. Execution by firing squad the second time. I mean, at the end of the day, I kind of knew where that was gonna go. He couldn't get away. He can't keep getting away with it. Right? Even still, that's horrifying. And these are atrocities of war. And I think that a lot of games these days try so hard to focus on making it so appealing to shoot a man that we forget that war's pretty fucking awful, you know? I think the last game to do something like this, which I'm sure people have heard to death about, was Spec Ops: The Line. And I haven't personally played Spec Ops: The Line, but I have seen a full playthrough of it, and I understand where people are coming from, where it kind of shows off the horror of war and how, like, it affects people who are taking part in the war. like soldiers on the front lines, and how shit's always fucked and how this affects them. And there's so and guess what, that game didn't sell very well either. Jade says, or sometimes they want a happy ending sort of thing, or a fuck it, commit treason on all accounts possible. It's unsatisfying and sudden. Yeah, you know what, I mentioned earlier, this game's not very long. Like, I literally just bought this game and I played through it. I didn't realize that it was already over, and it was able to tell a cohesive story without making it feel like these actions were justified. Everyone's just kind of consistent to their character. I think that you can't put a Hollywood spin to a story about war, you know? Like, if you're gonna show off how awful it is, then show off how awful it is. If you're gonna make a video game about, like, specifically, like, movies have done it to death. If you're gonna make an interactive media that shows off war to great detail, you can't shy away from the fact that it's not fun. You know, you shouldn't make it fun. I understand you're trying to sell a product, but you should also, every time you shoot a man, you should just be like, have like debilitating like PTSD afterwards. It shouldn't be, you shouldn't have little 9-year-old Call of Duty kids in the lobbies going, fuck yeah, shoot a man. I like how it was based off of real letters, though. What are you referring to, Jade? Like the little historical sections here. Oh, are the letters that I picked up as collectibles, or are they also based on real letters, like found in the war? The game, they were actually real. Oh yeah. Well, I don't know how much more I can say about it. It was a good experience, I think. So yes, 10 out of 10. You're 1 for 1 on recommendations, Jade. They were letters found by a failed engineer, a Belgian nurse, and a French/German soldier. Oh, are like, do you mean like the characters in the game are all based off of real people? Like their little letters they have in each the diary entries? Wow. I kinda wanna look into that. Kinda want to look into that some more, and that's what makes history so interesting. It's like you get people like these, you know, regardless of whether they're real or not. You get interesting stories like these of people that just like fucking World War I's literally like 100 years ago. It's so far away that it's hard to sometimes discern that these people were real and lived a life before the war, and if you were lucky, after the war. I want to say it could be a stretch of characters that had ties together. Yeah, I'm sure that it's highly unlikely that they all like knew each other and all that, but it just fit the narrative really well. As they could be separate families, but the creator said, but what if? Yeah, fair enough. Yeah, I think, well, in any case, regardless of whether these people are real or not, the scenes depicted in the game are realistic enough that you could say that they could have plausibly happened. I'm not saying the fucking tank boss fight or the Zeppelin boss fight. I'm sure those weren't real, but I mean, like, every time you had a sequence where you were walking from point A to point B and you were getting shot at, those seemed repetitive, but also that was a war. You know, you were just trying not to get shot. Right? Also, a great decision by the team to include a Mercy Dog. I know that Mercy Dogs were like the thing in the war, and you know, it's thematically appropriate, but also it makes it look good for your game to have a cute dog. Tank battle 1900 style. Oh yeah, World of Tanks with fucking busted ass 20th century tanks. Hell yeah. But yeah, good game overall. This one will stay installed in my game, unlike another game that I recently played. This thing will stay installed on my system, so I could go back and get all the collectibles. Unlike some other puzzle type game that has already been deleted into the recycling bin. But if you've made it this far, thank you to everyone that came to watch and tune in today to watch me play the entirety of Valiant Hearts. I thought I was gonna have to split the stream actually, but good thing I looked it up because it said there was only 4 chapters, and I said, well, fuck it, I'm just gonna do the whole game. If there's any game that you want me to play in the future, let me know. I'm gonna upload this to YouTube, so let me know in the comments if you have any suggestions for anything you want to see in the future. Play Smite. I'm gonna have to politely decline that Smite suggestion, Gooby. I'm sorry. Technically, the stream was split. Ahaha. Thanks, Twitch. Thank you. Play Overwatch. Can we talk about that? One time, so for like I don't know how long, but Gooby and Max and all my other friends were like playing Overwatch, and I told them, no, I don't play Overwatch, I'm really bad at first-person shooters. But they're like, no, don't worry, it'll be fun, we'll teach you. And one day I caved and I said, I'll play Overwatch, fine, I'll play Overwatch. And I played Overwatch, and they're like, man, you suck at this. And I'm like, yeah, I know. Great work, Reswell. Thank you, Amy. Thank you for tuning in. So I played Overwatch. I played Overwatch, and I was told, wow, you suck ass. And I'm like, I know. That's why I didn't want to play Overwatch. And Gooby was like, we should just play Mercy. You don't even have to aim if you play Mercy. And I said, okay. So I played Mercy. And Gooby's like, wow, you even suck as a Mercy. I'm about to get these bullies with my shoe. Jay, one of those bullies is watching the stream right now. I had like 0 patience. I know! You literally gave me like 1 match to get used to Mercy, and you told me I suck ass. And I gave it the same amount of patience. I said, well, you know what? Fine, then I'm never playing Overwatch. And now Overwatch sucks. You guys are in voice chat right now? Good. Tell them off. Play Monster Hunter on the PS4? Yeah, sure, why not? Let me get back into it. Monster Hunter has crossplay, right? I haven't. I'll be real honest. I haven't played Monster Hunter in literal years. It's not. Oh, it's not cross-platform. Oh, sorry. Sorry. I'll play Rise with you guys though, definitely. That's only available on the Switch. I feel like at this point I would rather just wait for Rise than go back and play Iceborne, because Rise comes out what, in a couple months, right? It's almost March anyway. I'll be busy. I think next stream that I might do might be Persona 5 Strikers, actually. I might do that for a little bit. I'm not gonna stream the whole game, but I just want to stream it a little bit. Yeah, I'm on Rise. I said Gooby had shame on him, yeah. Thank you. Defend my honor, because I can't right now. Dishonor on your cow, Gooby. Anyway. Yeah, because I think next Tuesday, Persona 5 Strikers comes out. So on Wednesday, I might take a look at that for a little bit. I'm not gonna play the whole thing. I don't promise that. I wanna play that by myself. But I wanna play Persona. So that might be the next stream. But if there's any like sort of like indie titles, especially like this, that you guys want me to take a look at, that would be better for my bank account. You need to get an Elgato. Yeah, get like a capture card. Little Nightmares 2 is available on Steam. Roast him when he plays ADC. Big doo-doo. Hey, I might suck at Overwatch, but at least I'm not boosted. Word on the street is, what? You watched Jade play League, but had zero interest when I wanted to show you. Thought we was homies. When did you want me to show you? When did you want to when did you want to show me League? To be fair, I was also eating dinner at the same time, and like only kind of looking at the screen. It's because I'm not mean to him. Yeah, Jade watches my streams. I know you're streaming while I'm streaming, but she comes to watch my stream. You sit in the streams. Do you want me to watch you play League? Is that what you're asking me? No. Then shut up. You're garbage? Well then why would I watch it? I don't know what was even going on. I was just like eating my chicken, and then like, and there'd be like parts where like, there was like one match where like Jay was doing really, really well. She did all the towers or whatever it is, and her team was still lost, and I'm like, what the fuck happened? Because we're friends and we support each other. Aww. I support you. I watch your other streams, just not League. I promise I'll watch intently the next time you play League. I'll be like, yeah, you jungle that lane. Don't worry, you play League with him. sometimes than you carry. I work tomorrow. Do I work tomorrow? I do work tomorrow, actually, unfortunately. At what time? I don't want to talk about what time I'm working on stream. But I'm working tomorrow. I'll cut this off. Thanks you guys for watching. Thanks for everybody that stopped by. I might stream something Monday. If not, I will be streaming Persona 5 Strikers either Wednesday or Thursday. I might even do it Tuesday night. But until then, hope you all enjoyed the stream. If you want to see more, I have more on my channel. Follow me on Twitch, follow me on YouTube, follow me on Twitter at Soramotto, SORAMOTTO, on all the socials. And until next time, stay safe, take care, and peace out. Goodbye.